Amazing! Winning the game with a brilliant move. Grabbing the center. A textbook way of starting the game. Starting with a patient move and building a strong defense. Their bishop comes into play, attacking the center. You had a better way to prepare a bishop for development. You can pick up a free bishop. You captured that free bishop. This move clears the way to bring their bishop into the game. Develops the knight and attacks the center. They bring out their knight, increasing their control over the center. Not the best move, but not bad either. That's playable. This lets your bishop step into the game. They castled kingside, placing their king in a safer spot away from the center. You followed a great opening principle and developed a new piece. Precise move from your opponent. That was an even swap of material. A straightforward recapture. You step your king away from the checking knight. They bring out their bishop, increasing their control over the center. Your better option was to send a bishop into the game. Your opponent set up a fork, which will win material. You found a safer square for your queen. They captured your vulnerable rook. A logical capture. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move here. You had a better option, but this is not bad. Their knight comes into play, attacking the center. You permitted the opponent to kick a knight. Their better move was to kick a knight. With the bishop developed, you're building a more robust position. They've moved their knight closer to the center to boost its activity. That is a great square for your bishop, giving it more scope. Their pawn attacks your knight, kicking it out of its current position. No surprise, you had to move your knight to safety. Decent move, but they had a better one. You further develop your pieces by moving the knight. That's playable. You mobilized your knight, allowing it to control more of the board. They stopped your attack by interposing a piece to protect their pawn. Good job, that's what I would have played too. The game was fairly balanced, but now your opponent's position has worsened. Your best move was to increase a bishop's scope by moving it to a better square. They had an opportunity to punish your inaccurate play, but didn't catch it. You get a chance to counterattack an opposing bishop. Your best move was to counterattack an opposing bishop. You allowed the opponent to create a passed pawn. This makes a passed pawn. Correct, of course. Move away from danger. Their best option was to move a bishop to safety. You get a chance to set up a blockade. Your better option was to centralize a knight so it controls more squares. You allowed the opponent to take an outpost with a knight. Their best option was to take an outpost with a knight. Nice, definitely the right move. Your opponent blocked the attack on their pawn, keeping it safe. Oops, you gave up a knight. They missed a chance to capture a free knight. Your better option was to defend a knight that was under attack. This is the only move that works. This is a fair trade. You are threatening to set up a blockade. Their better move was to develop a piece, while also winning a tempo on a knight. For sure, you had to move away from the threat. A correct move to get their queen out of harm's way. That was a fair trade. They missed a chance to eventually win material. Good job defending that bishop. They had a better way to move a rook to a more active position. You are now able to set up a blockade. You found the right idea by sacrificing your bishop. They are threatening to capture a bishop and win material after the follow-up trades. You got out of a pin and defended a piece at the same time. They exchanged pieces of equal value. You recaptured. Their better move was to take an outpost with a knight. You get a chance to force doubling of pawns. You are forcing your opponent to double pawns. A clear recapture. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. Their king steps away from the check by your rook. This is a fine move. They move their king out of the check from your rook. You captured a free pawn. Their rook is now active on an open file, dominating on the board and the clock. A strong win.